Hey guys, I am back for Libra's reading. Again, I laid the cards out already for you guys because it just takes too long to shuffle and lay everything out and then kind of read everything. So I have the female on the left and the male on the right. Um, the males was pretty straightforward to me. It was not really confusing at all. The females is like super confusing. So I'm just going to go over the females first and tell you guys what I see, and I hope that it resonates. If not, there's just a lot of conflicting energies here, so it's hard to find a good kind of correlation between things. Okay, so I'm gonna try to go over this as to the point and as fluid as possible. Okay, so the first cards that we got for the female in the Lenormand was we got the ring, the amour, which is like love, and then we got the tree and the bouquet. So the bouquet talks about happy long life. The tree talks about good health, and if it's near flowers, fulfillment of highest hopes. So, those two cards going together are really good. The amour is just talking about, love, looking at somebody with great love and longing. So that could be somebody else, or that could be you looking at somebody, like that. And then the ring talks about, which we got this in a couple of these readings now, is must be a lot of marriages or engagements or, even divorces. So this talks about, either a rich, happy life in marriage or, the opposite side, depending on how it lies in the distance between the significator. So what I see here is that, it can go both ways. It looks like possibly that the Libra female is looking at the marriage in a positive way, but it is laying to the left of the significator, so that means that it should be a turbulent marriage. But with the amour card here, I really feel like the female Libra is looking at this marriage in a positive light, and possibly her significant other, and y'all may not be in a relationship, may just be a commitment. You could be engaged, you could just be in a very strong committed relationship. You could be in a relationship for a long time, or it could just be a very strong connection, or you feel that way. So anyway, so that's how I'm kind of seeing it in the reading here. I'm not going to go over every single card here because I have so many cards and it's just, like I said, it was so confusing. I'm just going to pull the main ones out to kind of give you the overall energy from what I'm seeing. Okay, so like I said, in those first cards, I see, happiness and fulfillment, long happy life for you, Libra, and, you looking at somebody with love and adoration, and you seeing the marriage that you're in or commitment that you're in a positive light, okay? So the other cards that I got for you guys is a Hierophant, which talks about marriage, talks about commitment, so just clarifying those cards above. The Page of Pentacles, so this talks about a stable offer, or it can talk about, you learning something. And then we got the Queen of Wands here. So this can also, I believe, can also mean like an offer of money. So or like if you're in a business, you could get a good financial opportunity here. And then we have the Queen of Wands, which I'm seeing this as a Leo energy because we also have strength over here, and this can be a Leo energy as well, especially with this lion here. All right, so I just, because I'm seeing this this kind of Leo energy coming out twice, so that's what's making me view this as, but you may not, have a Leo in your life. To me, it's looking like there's possibly a third party here, that somebody that's in marriage or a commitment may be getting offered a, stable offer of, like a stable commitment or money or something like that from this Queen of Wands or to this Queen of Wands. So Libra, it's looking like the person that you're in a relationship with is possibly offering somebody else a stable commitment, possibly a Leo or a fire sign, or that they are offering somebody else that is in a marriage, so we can go backwards, this stable, commitment or offer of money. So it could be a job offer also, coming from this Queen of Wands, to somebody that's in a stable and married commitment. But like I said, to me, it's looking kind of like a third party situation. Okay, so then we have the Five of Cups. So this talks about, crying over spilled milk. So these cups that are, spilled over on the ground here, you kind of focusing in on that and not realizing, what you have behind you. And also if you look at this Amor card here, there is like little drips coming off of this heart, and there is two little like, I don't know, just things piercing it. It could be Cupid's arrows, or it could just be somebody that is very, upset and heartbroken or hurt. So to me, those kind of go together, okay? Because I don't have any of Cupid's arrows here, which is the Seven of Wands, I believe, or Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands. I don't have that, so that's Cupid arrows, and otherwise, I would, kind of say the other thing, that they kind of go together. But to me, I'm seeing some heartbreak possibly here. Again, crying over spilled milk, being upset, over a loss, not realizing the things you have behind you, which would be the abundance that you still have, some kind of happiness here, because it does say that there is, a long and happy life ahead. Excuse me. And on good health, and fulfillment of highest hopes. I cannot talk today. So, you could even be getting offered some money or a new opportunity for a job or something like that with that Page of Pentacles. So there may be that could go both ways. So, you may be the one getting the offer of money and a job, and then, your significant other could be getting an offer from somebody else for stable commitment or something like that. I mean, there always is, when one door closes, one door opens. So, you may not be in the best, relationship right now, with these, Three of Cups spilled over, but you may have a new opportunity going in here, job, whatever else, something else that is going to be, at least, somewhat emotionally fulfilling. Oh my goodness, I cannot talk. Sorry. Okay, so with the Five of Cups, we get a couple of things here. So we got the Seven of Cups, which usually talks about confusion. So, I mean, it could talk about confusion. You could be confused. You could be overly confused with the situation that's going on. I told you this reading is kind of confusing to me. But the other way that I'm reading this card is with the cards that follow it, which is, somebody has made a decision. There is no more confusion. So it could be either a massive confusion, or it could be that somebody is coming out of confusion and that they have made a decision. I feel like that they've made a decision. I feel like that it is this energy here of the King of Pentacles that follows, that they've made a decision to be stable. And below that came out the wish fulfillment card. So I feel like that somebody that you're with, this King of Pentacles, whoever this is looking for, I'm sorry about that loudness outside, is looking for their wish fulfillment, and is heading towards that. And following that, clarifying the star was Justice and the Two of Pentacles reversed. So I feel like this is your energy where it's saying, you want justice in this situation, for, if it is a third party situation, which, like I said, I do see, that Queen of Wands energy, and that's not your energy. And then I see this male, so that brings me to the conclusion that is a third party. So I'm thinking that you want justice in this situation. You're viewing this, the relationship possibly as still being able to be salvageable and being able to be worked on. And you don't want the, juggling, like, here this Two of Pentacles upright is juggling, two people. You don't want to be juggled, okay? You want, somebody to make a decision on these things, and you want the decision to be you. You don't want the decision to be this decision that looks like it's been made by, King of Pentacles, their wish fulfillment. And I honestly believe it's being headed towards this Queen of Cups over here. Or excuse me, Queen of Wands. All right, the other cards that I got here was the Moon. So the Moon talks about deception. It can talk about things being brought to light, secrets that maybe have been, being kept, and, somebody finding out about them. So, you could be kind of like seeing hints of this third party, and you could be seeing that this person that you're with is pulling away from you possibly and heading in another direction. There's secrets going on here, definitely. The Seven of Pentacles, sorry, I'm horrible with Roman numerals, talks about planting seeds and them growing, but you having to wait on them, and you investing your time and kind of just waiting around for the fruits of your labor to come out. I feel like that this is you. There's been lots of secrets going on in this relationship, or marriage, or whatever that is, some kind of commitment. And, you've been waiting on things to happen, and you're just kind of like, just getting this stagnant energy, with these secrets. You just kind of like don't really know where to go from here. You're just still sitting and waiting on these fruits to come out, but nothing has come out yet. If you are offered a job, though, you do have a lot of pentacles here, so it could be a very promising job offer, if somebody does offer you that. After the Seven of Pentacles, we have strength. So this is, again, like I said, going with this Queen of Wands energy here. I feel like that, the fruits, or you waiting on, your fruits of your labor, that, the fruit that has been, or is coming to fruition is being given to somebody else. I feel like that it's been given to this Leo energy, or, possibly, like I said, it may not be a Leo, maybe fire sign. It may just be another female in general. That, they're the ones that are getting this victory, the fire sign energy. And after that, we come to, the Five of Swords, excuse me, the Four of Swords. I keep wanting to call this Five of Swords. I don't know why. But the Four of Swords energy, where it is, reflection and just kind of taking a break, taking time out for yourself. That was clarified by the Emperor. So I feel like the Emperor here is this King of Pentacles energy. I really feel like they're kind of the same energy. Just somebody, very strong-willed, somebody that knows what they want, somebody that's making decisions, and, doing what they want, like just has authority. Or it could be, somebody here too that is like a boss or something like that as well. But the Emperor is going to get his Nine of Cups. So, wish fulfillment, we have the Star here, we have the Nine of Cups. So whoever this Emperor is, or this King of Pentacles, I really feel like there's some energy. They're getting their wish fulfillment, they're getting their Nine of Cups, they're getting the Star. And they're, getting this victory here. They feel rested, and they can relax with this person. I don't know. It's just it's more of a stable energy here, closer to the Queen of Wands and this Strength card. So I just feel like with, this fire sign, this person maybe feels a little bit more, kind of confident and just more relaxed. I know it's probably not what you want to hear, Libra. I'm sorry. But you know what? Just remember, if this is what's going on, because this may not even be what's going on, it may not resonate with you at all, I don't know. But just remember that you do have, things in your life, and you will be happy. You do have good things coming to you for sure. So the last thing that I pulled here, really, before I kind of recap, is the Ace of Cups. Okay, so the Ace of Cups is a starting of a brand new life, brand new cycle. It's emotionally fulfilling. So I do believe that you are going to have your emotional fulfillment. Maybe not with this person that you're with right now. The Two of Swords followed that. So, you know, it shows like Two of Swords upright. It's like indecision. So again, I kind of get the same feeling from this card in the reverse as the Seven of Cups in reverse. So it's like, you know, the whoever this person is has made a decision. They made a decision over here and here. They've decided to get their wish fulfillment. They've decided to not have any conflict anymore, not have to, you know, kind of like fight or have to be guarded, you know, and right after that, that guarded kind of, you know, feeling energy there came the Queen of Pentacles. So again, another person that's very stable and grounded type of energy. This is earth energy. So, I mean, this could be a totally not, like another person, but I really feel like they get the same kind of feeling from the Queen of Pentacles as I did from the other female energies over here, the Queen of Wands and the Strength card. Like that, you know, somebody has made a decision. Hold this up again. So they want a new beginning, an emotional fulfillment. They've made their decision. There's no more indecisiveness anymore. To not have any conflicts and moving towards this more stable energy, or that they've made a decision, that they want to have emotional fulfillment and, you know, not have any conflicts with this Queen of Pentacles. So this, you know, this female could be also showing you, but just in a different way. It's just, I'm not seeing the victory and the kind of like this Nine of Cups and this wish fulfillment, you know, with your energy following. It's following the wish fulfillment is Justice and the Two of Pentacles. So it wouldn't make any sense to say that, you know, the other person wants justice, especially with the Page of Pentacles following, or having the Page of Pentacles and then having the Queen of Wands, because this isn't your energy. But I mean, it could, the roles could be reversed. I mean, it could be that they're deciding, the person that you're with is deciding to stay with you and offer you, you know, the stability and things like that. And that, you know, the other person is crying over spilled milk, you know, and the other person is upset with the decision that, you know, your significant other has made to stay with you. I mean, again, it can also be reversed, but it's just what I'm seeing here in what makes sense to me. The other things that I pulled really quickly are just whenever I had asked some questions about, you know, I think I had said something like, what am I not seeing here? And the World had come out. So I'm not seeing an ending here. And I really feel like that there needs to be an ending, because this cycle is going to keep continuing between you and your significant other and this third party. So I feel like that this is your energy, that you need to cut either somebody out, or you need to stand up for yourself and you need to say, look, like it's either me or it's this other person, because you're kind of feeling stuck here, okay? And this Eight of Swords energy where you know, you have lots of conflicts around you and lots of stress and things like that. I just really feel like that needs to happen for you to have your wish fulfillment and have your brand new beginning, okay? So maybe that's also what needs to happen with you to stand up for yourself, okay? This could be you right here also standing up for yourself, okay? You know, making the decision that you want your emotional fulfillment and you want you want somebody to make a decision, and you're not going to be, again, like I said before over here, you want justice. You're not going to be juggled, okay? Like if this other person that you're with wants a wish fulfillment with somebody else, then they need to make a decision about it and let you go and just, you know, get your justice later on through the court system or whatever. But you don't want to be juggled anymore, okay? And that's you right here, standing up for yourself, and here going, no more. Make a decision, okay? Because this was not being showed to me, and this is what Spirit said we didn't see was the end. So you need to be the one to put an end to this, okay? Because otherwise, I feel like that this guy that you're with, or, you know, it could be reverse, vice versa, you know, male, female, whatever. I don't think that they've made a decision, like that they know who they want to be with, but there's no ending here, okay? So they could just want their cake and eat it too, and be going on about this relationship, and, you know, just kind of like letting you stay in this commitment or in this marriage or whatever, okay? And that's not cool. All right, so let me go over, where is your oracle card? I don't know if I pulled one. Let me grab one really fast. Okay, what is the oracle card of guidance for Libra female, please? April 18th through May 18th. Just one card, please. What is, oh, there we go. Okay, cool. Sun. All right, so I just did Gemini, and they got this exact same card. So the Sun, so, you know, being happy, you know, having these secrets right here brought to light. All right, don't just let them sit there. Put the truth out there, you know, stand up for yourself, put that sort of truth out there, and enlighten the situation, and go, you know what, I know what's going on. I'm going to take these secrets out. We are bringing them to light. We're going to get to the bottom of the situation, because I want to be happy. So self-awareness, okay, you know, it's just about being happy. It says expression, individuality, I can't say that word, self-sufficiency, you know, you've got your heart here, so, you know, and you've got this little egg that looks like he's breaking. So, you know, you could have a little bit of like a broken heart going on, but you will ultimately have happiness. You have the sun here, the illumination, the joy, the happiness. You have fireworks back here. So I know it feels like it's kind of probably not the best situation right now, but it will get better. Okay. All right, guys. So let me go into the males on Libra. This is, like I said, a lot more straightforward reading. So this one is a little different. Normally I have about the same energies on both sides, and this is not exactly the same energy. So, all right, male Libras, I got the Tower, I've got the Wine, the Anchor, and the Order of Honor. Yeah, the order, I guess, but whatever. Okay, so this just talks about recognition, all right, the Order of Honor. And then the Anchor talks about successful adventures in business. So a lot of your stuff is business related. We had a little bit of business over here. That's kind of where I'm seeing like similarities with you and with the female Libra. But this also is successful adventures in love as well. So, you know, Libra, you will get your wish fulfillment. You will get emotional fulfillment and happiness, okay? So similar. Wine here is about cheerfulness and happiness. And then the Tower, you know, I just kind of take this card here as like the Tower in tarot. So just kind of an event that is going to come to pass. It's going to shake up your life a little bit. And to me, it seems like it's going to be for the better in your situation. And, you know, the female also seems like she's going to have a Tower moment here too. It just, you know, she has to kind of be the one to. Okay, sorry guys. So I was talking about the males reading for Libra, and I had ended with the Tower, and like I was saying, I just kind of take the Tower as the Tower card in tarot, so it's something that shakes up the situation a little bit, and it looks like it's going to be for the good, because you've got the wine, happiness and, cheerfulness. And then you have successful adventures in business and love. And then, your high honors, so getting recognition for something. All right, so we're just getting into this tarot here. So the first thing that I have here for you guys is the Hermit. So the Hermit talks about kind of like secluding yourself or going within yourself. Kind of doing like some soul searching work. The little lantern that he's holding here it talks about illumination. So finding your way, whether it be spiritually or, finding your way to really like just your, like I said, enlightenment, whether it be on anything. It could be, a job, it could be love, it could be, like a legal matter, question that you have, whatever that it is. To me, in your spread here, a lot of this is looking very business oriented, just like it says in your Lenormand cards up here, talking about business and love. There's a little bit of love here, but it talks more about finances from what I can see. So you have the Page of Wands. This kind of looks like the Two of Wands, but the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands talks about, like an immature kind of energy, but he is, very confident, because, wand energy, fire energy is that confident, like go-getter type of energy, and he's, on this card here, he is traipsing across this icy pond, and he has built himself some stilts, so in case he does fall through, he has a backup plan. So he's a very smart person. Even though he's young, he is a go-getter, like I said, that kind of energy. So to me, it seems like, you are on the correct path. You are illuminating your path, being confident, scaling difficult situations that, other people may either not take the initiative to go after, or go, like across this difficult, frozen lake here. He's being confident and taking a risk and going across it. So you're taking those risks that you need to get to the Six of Pentacles. So, Six of Pentacles can talk about being charitable, giving to people. It can talk about sometimes breadcrumbing people, where it's like, you're not really giving a lot. You've got all these pentacles and you're kind of holding on to them. You can talk about giving to one person and not to another. But in this scenario, what I'm seeing is the Six of Pentacles. Sometimes it can talk about to balance, which this one doesn't have a scale in here. But I'm just seeing this guy, he looks very, very much like a financial type of person. So like, a banker or something like that. And he's very wise with his money. He's got a good amount of it here. He's being charitable. And it's a very large pentacle that he's hanging on. It does have some illumination coming off of it. So he's being charitable, but he's being wise about it, and he's holding on to these other pentacles, and God knows what he's holding on to them for, like investing, whatever. But you're being smart about your money, you're being charitable and being nice to people, but still holding on to what you need to possibly invest it, and put it where it needs to be to make wise decisions for it. You're taking risks where you need to and being confident about things, but, heading on to the right path here. Okay, so then we have over here the Ten of Cups, which is ultimate wish fulfillment. You are at the end, happiness, family, happiness and everything, love, life, money. So you are in it. And then right after it, we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is just, you're almost at the Ten of Pentacles. This is abundance. So, just to me, this says you are going to have your wish fulfillment, the love and the financial, which is exactly what it says up here. So, I mean, couldn't be more clear there. And then the sun. So you are going to have happiness, joy. You're going to have that illumination. You're on the right path. This is the end here. You started here. And you were on the right path, or you are on the right path, I guess I should say. You're being confident, you're taking the risks, you're doing what you need to do. You are smart with your money, you're getting into the ultimate happiness and love, ultimate abundance in money, and it's going to be there for a while. So you're going to have that happiness. So that's what I'm seeing there. And then we have over here an offer of love. So Knight of Cups, offer of love. And then, fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. We have the Ace of Wands, which is a fiery new beginning. It can be in love. Fire, is... so... the wand, I guess I should say, is symbolizing of, male fertility. So obviously, very passionate, is what I was going to say about the fire, very passionate, new beginning here. And then we do have the Seven of Cups, which can talk about confusion. I think here, we can talk about decisions as well. So, you might have a lot of decisions. You do have a lot going on here, especially if, you've got love and finances kind of going on at the same time. So I feel like that maybe, you're kind of torn between, do I, invest most of my time in my work and my finances, or do I invest it, into this new beginning relationship, this passionate new relationship? And it could just be passionate new beginning in your work too. But you could have lots of different ventures too that you're trying to decide, what to go after to bring that financial stability in. But ultimately, I think that you're going to make the right decision, because we do have death here, which, death talks about rebirth. So she's pregnant here, okay? And she's about to give birth. So, maybe death of one idea and rebirth of another idea that's going to be a prosperous idea. So, you could be... focusing on multiple different types of jobs right now. All right, last ones here. We have Nine of Wands, which can talk about lots of different lessons that you had learned. You being kind of a little bit unsure, if looking over your shoulder, unsure if somebody's going to come, with conflict at you, because wands can be conflicts, conflicting words and things like that. But that is clarified by the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles talks about holding on to your investments, being kind of stingy. But in this card here, you can see that he kind of has this I didn't say devil, because he or she, it kind of looks like a female to me. Actually, I guess it is female right here. We have the chest showing, but this devil horn is coming out here, or maybe it's half devil, half woman. I don't really know. That's kind of what I'm seeing, is half devil, half woman. But this person is behind him, and he's kind of scared. He's worrying. He's looking over his shoulder, just like this person is here. So, maybe with your investments, maybe you've had, things that you've invested in the past, and they hadn't been good investments. You kind of had this devil reaching over your shoulder, maybe stealing things from you, or causing problems, or that your investments didn't go the way that you planned. They didn't really bring a lot of success with your finances before, but I feel like you're learning your lessons from your past, and you're holding on tightly to your investments this time, and you're not going to let this person, whoever this is, steal your ideas from you, steal your money from you, lead you down the wrong path. Even though it looks like they're kind of trying to pull you in or push you into this fire here. So just don't let somebody else lead you down the wrong path, because you really have the potential here, major potential for success. Okay. So, and I also saw that here at the end of the reading. I pulled some cards from the bottom for you guys, and I'm just going to run through those really quickly so that you can kind of see it's clarified yet again. As far as, not letting people take things from you and be unfair and whatnot. So right here we have the 8 of Swords, or excuse me, 9 of Swords. This talks about this is, do we not have that one? I thought I had that card out before. Sorry, I was going to show you it in the Rider-Waite, but I don't have it out. At least I don't think I did. No, I didn't. I was on the last. Oh no, here it is. Okay, yeah, I thought I did. Just didn't have it at the bottom. Okay, so you can see it here in the Rider-Waite. It's this woman that she is tied up and blindfolded, and she has these swords around her that are kind of holding her in place, or she feels stuck. Okay, so in this card, I mean, it's similar, there's swords here. Kind of what this card is supposed to talk about is somebody controlling you. Okay, so like controlling your mind. The moon is kind of like, in control of her thoughts, and kind of pulling her out this window here. And it's very similar to this card here. Somebody trying to lead you down the wrong path, or trying to control you in some way. So somebody could have been like a manipulative person to you in the past, and try to lead you down the wrong path, especially with your finances, or in love too, I guess. But to me, it just looks like a lot of financial things here. So again, just don't let them, control you. Don't let them make you feel stuck and make you feel like that, you have to do what they say as far as like with your money and things like that. This 5 of Swords card talks about people being unfair. He's kind of sticking his tongue out there at you. He's kind of going like, I'm going to do what I want. So don't let somebody, be in this energy around you. And then we go into the 7 of Swords, which the 7 of Swords can talk about, I don't think I have that one out. Nope. In the Rider-Waite deck, it's the person that's kind of running away with the swords. And this one, it's still kind of that energy where it's like somebody is like really playing with fire here. They have these 2 swords that they are balancing, and this string here, I know you can't see it, but this string is about to snap and they are about to get impaled. Okay, so it talks about, somebody kind of thinking that they're in control of the situation, and they're not. Okay, that this rope is about to snap at any moment. And like I said, in the Rider-Waite deck, they are very sneaky. So, this is kind of a sneaking up on him that he's going to get hurt. So don't let somebody, be sneaky energy around you, be controlling energy around you, and, basically, just like this card shows here, be kind of taking over, whatever that you decide to do with your finances. I think that what Spirit is trying to tell you here, especially in the clarifiers at the end here, is, even with a woman, because we have the Queen of Pentacles here at the end, like as far as your love relationship, you have a good amount of stability going on here, a chance for stability, a chance for prosperity. It's basically saying, don't let somebody else control and manipulate you and, you know, take your money from you, take your finances from you, control your decision making, make you feel stuck, make you, you know, feel like that your mind is being controlled and your decisions are being controlled. Don't let them be in this energy. If you do decide to get into a relationship of somebody being unfair, okay, or sneaky type of energy, especially a woman, you know, I would just be very cautious of somebody that seems, you know, very concerned, like focused on your money. If it's a woman, I would just watch out, because this is a lot of like controlling energy and sneaky energy right in front of this woman that is like eyeballing that pentacle. Okay. I do think that you have luck in love though coming up for sure. It's just you have to be aware and you know, just know what to look out for, the red flags, so to speak. All right, let's get a card. Okay, there we go. Ooh, geez Louise, that was never gonna come out. Oh my goodness. All right, the Voyager. So this is a Sag card. So I actually, let's see. Oh no, I didn't. I thought I did Sag before you guys, but I didn't. Okay, so it talks about, let's see, being generous, being ethical, being a seeking person. So the Hermit kind of energy, which is what we have. Happy-go-lucky, adventurous, honest, experimental, lucky. So you did have, you know, like luck and success. Risk taking, that's what I was talking about over here with this Page of Wands energy, risk taking. All right, and maybe it didn't work for you in the past, but I really think that it's going to work for you, especially in business, as long as, you know, it's not with these women that look like that were kind of that, I don't know, just controlling and like toxic energy. It says, yeah, like I said, traveling. I mean, it does say self-righteous here, so just watch, you know, don't be like egotistical, you know, be smart, be assertive, but just watch out and don't, you know, try to be kind of like a bully. But I really think like this is just showing, sorry about that, my dog is shaking the table again. This is really just showing, you know, that you guys, I think, are, like I said, generous, ethical. You are lucky, you know, so you're going to have a luck in the finances. You're going to be generous to people, but also, you know, really be aware and watch your back with these people that possibly, you know, had made you have, you know, bad investment decisions before, and possibly, you know, with love as well. All right, guys, well, that's what I have for you, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thanks for coming, and thanks for watching. I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day, and hope to see you soon. Bye.